And there are some things that you should know about this ROM hack before you're attempting to play it. For example, it's not a completely stable ROM hack. There's one door that if you go into the door twice, the game will crash. So you want to avoid that door. I'm literally doing this over and I'm losing my patience with this game right now because just having to do all this stuff over is pretty annoying. So the game is basically an escape game. It's a Zelda game, but it's basically built like an escape room. So what you're going to do at the beginning of the game is you're going to basically be saving up money so this Deku will give you an item over here. He's not a very friendly guy, as you can see. So most of what you're going to be doing in this ROM hack is looking for keys and finding rupees. Looking for rupees and looking for keys. Over here you have two doors already. You have these switches which are flames from the grass temple. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do this ahead of time so we save time. I'm going to press this one. And we're going to get rid of this one. Next thing you want to do is, well, I want to do more talking about the game instead of walkthroughing, because I'm pretty sure people already figured this one out. We actually find a key in a pot, so that one was a tricky place. I like these wave textures that are from Majora's Mask. They're very beautiful, that they use throughout the sewer. I don't like the lag that I get. Once again, to play this game, you'll have to use Eras 64. I think you could use Project 64 also, but it's not really stable. So this door over here, you don't want to go back in and out twice because the game will crash. So we're going to go to this room fast and get the rupees because this is where I was up to before the damn game crashed. So you have a plain room here with these castle textures everywhere that make the room look more pretty, like they took a piece of Zelda's castle and made it a piece of the wall that you see the walls around here, all the walls. So we got 20 rupees, yay. You don't want to go into this door again because the game will crash. Next, you want to go into the same old door you always go in. Over here, you have an interesting psychological puzzle that you see here, which you're going to see in a minute. In this room, there's tons of pots with nothing in them. What you want to do is just go and grab the Deku shield. Right here. Well, that's not the Deku shield, so... Excuse me, I made a botch. I made a botchy mistake. I know this one freezes you, but I didn't check this one. I know it's gonna freeze me, so... Yep. One of these chests should have a key in it. That's strange. The key seemed to... I didn't want to do that, and I just took damage for that. Because my controller just jiggled in that direction. That's strange. When you reload the game, the the location for the key seems to change depending on how many pots you break in the room, I think. So in one of these things should be a pot, should be a key. Okay, I see what I'm doing. Something I might be doing bad is because I might have thrown the chest in a direction where the key might have went out of bounds into the wall here. Because I know there's a key in this room. See, there you go. So you gotta be careful because sometimes the item you need could even go out of bounds. See, games were way more complicated back then. That could mess you up if the key just went out of bounds and then you're running around looking for the key and you have no way out. So that's another thing that's jank, which is why I said this ROM hack is full of jank, but still a dedicated ROM hack nonetheless. So I think we gotta go in this door again. Did we? Oh, we got those rupees already. So right away, the way out is here. The way out to beat the game is right here, but you probably want to collect the items and have the full experience of the game, you know. There was also a dirty secret here, hidden in the sewer. The key that you need. Now that is truly a conspiracy. Underwater key. Okay, this is a little silly now. I don't know what this game is doing now. Now I actually think I know I have a better grasp on what I'm actually supposed to do. Because in the adult version of this game, when you first load the game up, it's way easier than the child version. So I think what I'm supposed to do is open up those pipes over there, because they're going to have what I really need. And what I really need is money. So we're going to hit all of these switches. We're going to see if the path opens that I need. Now the slingshot costs 100 rupees, so keep that in mind. I can't do. What is that up there? There. I could just beat the game right here. Oh wait, I still have to hit one of these switches here. Gotta go to this section here. Parts of the sewer are blocked off. So you might as well take the pipes that you know that you can get through. Well, that's an extremely nasty trick. Oh, there's another door here. Oh, so the game gets even more complicated. Now you have a series of switches that you have to know how to navigate. Nobody said it was going to be easy. You know, should be another key here. Wow, there's nothing actually here. Wow, truly what a waste of time. I'm gonna go around here and see what's over here. I love the environments, and I love the audio sounds too. You know, those are two things I love about this game. I mean, the guy could have used like the cave theme, something a little more, you know, something cooler sounding. But he picked the bare minimum in terms of a Zelda soundtrack. He picked the soundtrack which is literally not even audio. So we can't open up the blue flame, because if we do that, we can't even get there. But we can turn off the red flame. Ah, man, this is a commitment. I mean, I beat this game in like 30 minutes on the other one. This is like going on to be like an hour now. So, ah, man, my head. So, we gotta turn on the red one. And I guess turn the blue one. Ah, jeez, my head is getting tired from this. Games and headaches, headaches and games. Oh, and you get such great lag on Era 64, right? So when you want to play, it's like jittering all around, and then you can't even land on the spot where you want to land. Come on, boy. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Alright, we're navigating the sewer pipes now. The fireway is open. Got a chest. Whew. Whoa, that was some work. Alright, I got 60 rupees. We just need one more chest. So we got a blue one here, and we got a blue one here as well. That's fine. But the blue one just leads outside, which essentially doesn't lead anywhere. And Link has it rough. Imagine you were a child, Link, friggin' running around the sewer because somebody threw you down there. That's a really sad Zelda plot if I ever saw one. Link's never been doing a journey in the sewer before. I mean, jeez. Okay, so somehow we gotta get this frickin' blue thing open. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but there's gotta be a way. Okay, so how do we open the blue thing if it refuses to open? Oh, we forgot about the key over here. Man, my brain is scrambling around now like scrambled eggs. Completely forgot what are the keys we need. Oh, jeez. This is the slowest walkthrough you guys have ever seen, right? Come on, you son of a gun. Alright. So, something, we gotta get something about getting 100 rupees to get the shield from that cheap-ass Deku. Was charging you up the rear for some freaking shield, for a freaking slingshot. So, next thing we're gonna do is just gonna go grab the shield because we have to. Oh, okay, I got the shield, yay. Okay, so what are we doing now, bro? Got like a clam pit over there. Oh, that's where we came. That's where we. This is where we start the game from, basically. That's what this is. We got another key, but you don't want to use your keys so hastily until you know you did what you. So I don't know what we're gonna do about this blue fire or whatever. I'm kind of stumped as to what we have to do. Let's see what happens. What I know is we have to like somehow get this freaking pipe open. That's all good and well. If you don't have the means to get to that area, then what are you gonna do? Matter of fact, let's go here and check some of the rooms I never checked. Let's check some rooms out. For here you got this room where there's a frigging ladder here. And you need a hook shot to get up here or something. Maybe the slingshot is what you need to like knock the ladder down or something like that. It's just a hunch. Over here you have a switch you can't hit because that's a locked door. No rooms to really check out. Alright, bro. We gotta do this shit, bro. Oh, look. What we're gonna do is open up this door here. Remember these two doors in the beginning? Over here we got something about 20 rupees. Now we just need to get the last 20 rupees. Which I don't think is gonna be an easy puzzle to do. I mean, I still have no idea what I'm doing here. Personally, like, I'm just messing with these switches and oh, that's great. I didn't want to do that. Just messing with these switches, as I said, until the path opens up that I need it to open. And this really makes for a confusing puzzle. Definitely a challenging puzzle when you think about it, because the gamer needs to get over there, but he seems to be kind of stuck. Okay, let me see. You have to hit the green one to get to there. Wait a second. I'm having a premonition. So, we gotta hit the green and the red one. You have to hit the green and the red. You have to hit the green and the red. But leave the blue as it is. Because, I don't know, man, because that's the rule that the hacker made. That's the hacker's rules, man. I don't think hitting all three of them. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. That's strange. When you don't hit the blue still appears here. Damn it, can you... No, the blue doesn't appear here. Damn it. Yep, it's as I suspected. It's one of these very tricky puzzles. Now we're gonna enter the forbidden sewer room that's been hidden to us for a while. Dirty secret, hey. Okay, what do we got here? We got more platforms. Okay. It appears that we fall out of the pipe. Like on top of the world here. We're at the tippy top. Yep. This should be what we want. Alright, we got all 100 rupees. Man, that was tough too. That was not easy. And as with all Zelda secrets, whenever there's some random place that's just here, has to be something here, right? Oh no, there's just a platform and there's pitch darkness. I hope the game doesn't crash or something. Oh, wow, wow. Wait a sec. That's crazy. Oh, this is just the same place we were at before. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And the game makes it all black to trick you. That's crazy. That's a little zesty, bro. A little bit of zest. So let's go get our slingshot. I mean, shoot, if Nintendo ever did something like this, it would make the fans go crazy. Just make like one hour of Ocarina of Time. You know, they were actually planning to do that because they were gonna make a disc drive which allowed you to make your like do download quests. But then the damn thing got discontinued because Nintendo stopped using the Nintendo 64. But you gotta look that up to find that out. Alright. Now, now, could you just imagine being able to play so many Ocarina of Times? I mean, that would be amazing. I mean, assuming they adjusted the game, made some enemies more difficult, and updated the game and stuff. That's what ROM hackers are doing now. They're basically making new Zelda games for the fans. We were almost gonna have that, but the Nintendo 64 disc drive got discontinued, so we could never have that. Those are the hearts from the fans. That's pretty much the story of Zelda. Zelda was at its biggest in the 90s, like with Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time, but Zelda's popularity just kind of waned and just stopped after that, you know. So, got the slingshot. Oy, oy, oy. Now we're gonna traverse the what am I saying? We're gonna traverse the area over there with the ladder. I don't think this slingshot will do anything but with the ladder, so I'm gonna use the slingshot in the most practical way that it's used. I think the game's over already. I think I beat the game. Yeah, that's it. Once I go through that door, the game's over. So, well, I do want to just check what's in this room because I can't get enough Zelda, Zelda games. Guess we'll never know what's up there unless you play as Adult Link and use the hookshot, which I did and I forgot what's up there. So I guess this is like beta elements of whatever's left behind in this build of the ROM hack that's not finished yet. This ladder over here and this dark thing that Whoa, wait, what is this? This is actually something you can grab off. Whoa, this is some beta element stuff. This is like some type of thing that, wait, it's a dark block? I bet you no one saw this when they were playing the game. Wow. Can't believe I figured this out. This is the most psychedelic. I mean, how would you even know to grab these blocks? They're black, for God's sakes. They look like background stuff. They're pitch black. They don't look like anything. They look like a void. Right, I guess we're going up here now. Hope I don't crash the game or something. Ooh. Wow, look at that. Look at that. What the hell? Look, I've never even seen an animation like this in a Zelda game before. Okay, Link's not even walking. Alright, sure, why not? So if you really want to, you can get some extra rupees here. I don't know if it's worth figuring that out, which probably takes a player like an hour to figure out that. Wait, I got another key. So I'm gonna assume this is the end of the game right here. I wonder what's here. Oh man, this is that room that's always locked. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. Now, why doesn't Nintendo bring this back? I don't understand. Zelda is one of Nintendo's best series, and all they do is make mediocre games now. I don't understand why. So we don't want the game to crash again, so I'm gonna go through this door. Now, this is pretty much the end of the game right here, so that's pretty much it. And I think we actually just got an extra key that's actually a beta element. It's not even in the meant to be gotten in the game. So let's just finish up. Yeah, I never understood this part of the game. I just ended it here because this is just a Deku tree again.